do live in the future in a lot of ways, but we're still kind of far off in a lot of other ways. I'm inspired by what could be required to bridge that gap. My name's Delise. I'm the founder of Delise Design, and we are an industrial specialized boutique design firm. From human-machine interface, user experience, and vehicle packaging, as well as business model inputs and insights that complement the products or the machines we're working on. I've always had a huge passion for cars. It's always very interesting to me since I was a kid, what cars are cool and why. And then when you get into a vehicle, why switches are where they are or what the layout of the vehicle is. My niche kind of started in interior. We did everything from seats to dashboards to door trims. We kind of worked to make sure it was all a cohesive design. That kind of led me to the investigation of packaging. And so that's what led to the lab and to the design firm. And we found ourselves supporting projects that really did need that clean sheet. So not just here's an existing thing, let's design over it. Rather, here's a thing that hasn't been made before. And so we really need to rethink all of those packaging ideas and layout. The general layout needs to be thought of as well. As an industrial design firm, typically we're involved in conceptualization and rendering and realizing ideas. We like to specialize in looking at different ways of packaging things that are traditionally packaged in a vehicle. So it's really about baking down those elements, investigating them, researching, is this an optimum setup or an ideal seating position for the occupants, and then we kind of go from there. Something that's gaining increasing demand is circularity. And circularity is the idea that we can make things more efficiently, they can run more efficiently, but we have to find ways to monetize them that extends their life and gives the companies making them more ways to be in touch with the product over its life cycle. And so that's a design problem. We call it regenerative. You're thinking, how can we get more out of all this sheet metal we just stamped? How can we allow for new technology? With Hypervan, for example, we designed the truck, but the chamber itself was iterating in its design. So that part had to be hyper-modular. We had to anticipate these changes in demands of the vehicle over time. We're not just looking at the end thing, we're looking at how does this thing go out into the world, do its job, get better over time, and democratize the technology better. We believe that humans have to stay in the loop, both design and in the vehicles. Becoming a reliable source for that type of design thinking, the human side, I feel like it's going to become more and more niche, but we can't lose that. There's a quality that human-involved production gives